Wednesday. Give me a minute to get myself set up. Give me a shout out when you sign on. How's everybody doing? We are on Wednesday already. How did this happen? It is August 6th. Why? Let's just slow down a little bit because now I'm starting to get nervous. There we go. My goodness. Okay. I found myself, which is phenomenal. All right. I have so much to say that my brain is like, look at my hair today. It's herring. We're not going to talk about it. What are you going to do? I'm taking pumpkin seed oil, so I'm going to fix it. All right. This is my new plan. I'll just kind of do this and ignore it. You know, it'll be fine. Here we go. All right. I'm waiting to see who my besties are. Hi, Karen. How you doing? I have a great card for us today. We're going to do our most engaging engagers bestie wheel. I'm excited about that. So, let me introduce this show. I'm all over the place. All right. Hi, my name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up! I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things papercraft. If you are joining me from YouTube, welcome. I am so happy that you found me. We do card making and paper crafts over here. So if you have a good time, please consider giving a thumbs up. Subscribe to the page because I upload at least 2 to 3 times a week with new card making and paper craft inspiration. Oh, and also, if you're over there watching me, leave me a comment. I'm very lonely. I love to chat, and I will answer you back. Okay. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Oh my gosh, everybody came on. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? Hi, Sherry. Trying to get caught up here, guys. Okay, let me show you the card first. Look how cute this card is. We're doing a little Christmas, okay? One of the online exclusives that dropped, I don't know, last month? I don't remember when it dropped. Sorry. Bauble Blooms. So pretty. It's just one of those sets. It's three-step stamping. It has nice little sentiments, and when you get the dies, you can cut out the bauble. It's got a nice detail. Sorry. I don't know if this is a new neighbor. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but he is literally rattling my windows and my house. And he likes to sit right on the other side of the wall. And like, I think it's a new neighbor, honestly. Okay, we're just gonna enjoy the beats. I don't know what to tell you. He's gonna sit out there for a minute and finish his song. Anyway, so Sherry had seen, I don't know if it was a Pinterest pin or a video, because Rose Coleman, who is another demonstrator, she's located in Canada, and she's on Facebook if you want to look her up. She did one of these floating tent cards, and you can see it's a tent card because the fold's up at the top. And for her card, she had a piece that kind of floats in the middle of it. Yeah, you can see it from here. I was like, well, maybe I should be down. I modified mine a little bit because I wanted the Christmas ornament to kind of, you know, free float in the frame. So we're going to be doing this version, but here's my question of the day to you guys. And you can think about it and answer, and I always go back over and like read the comments. While I'm making this, if you want to see on Friday a different version of this card, so I'll use different set, different paper, but with the floating sheet in the middle, put that in there. Say, you know, what should we say to make it really clear? Like, no, this is this card is good, I get it, or redo. Okay, so if you put redo, I'll know to do it on Friday as well, but modify it, okay? So that's what we'll do there. What time is it? It's been 5 minutes. We got 6 people watching. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the, well, I'll just give it another few minutes because I see more people are coming on. Okay, so what's going on in the little Stamping Up community? We have some sales going on. So, pre-order has started for all my demonstrator friends. If you would like to get in on the pre-order and check it out and have decided that you would like to become a demonstrator, message me and I will get you hooked up with that. If you are loving our new in colors, that sale has started. So check that out on the website as well. And then they've refreshed the last chance products and discounted stuff. And I was just kind of perusing before I started the live, and there's some great discounts in there. $7.50 for packs of paper and things. And the other neat thing they did was they put the last celebration that we had in January through March. They put whatever product they had left over from that in the last chance, and so you can purchase that. So like, if you didn't get enough of the fruit salad paper, $7.50. Once this sells out, it's gone forever, okay? So it's worth a look if you haven't already, if nothing else. And incidentally, this is what I'm giving away on our besties drawing. So good segue, we'll do that next. Let me get out of here real quick. And pull that up. And I need sound, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here's our wheel. Hopefully you guys can see it. No, I can't even see. Okay, ready? Here we go. Good luck. Here we go. Rebecca, that is one of my team members. Rebecca Kepso, congratulations. I have your paper for you. If you didn't win this time and you were bummed out, don't be. I do this once a month. I give great prizes, and all you have to do is be you. Be a bestie, like, share, comment, you know, be a part of the community, and I add your name to the wheel. So that is that. All right, I am back. Okay, there we go. All right. Hi, Terry. Welcome in. Okay, I'm going to flip down. We're going to get started. I think we've used all the things except for the set, so I'll just focus on that real quick and we'll just get moving on this card. Here we go. Sorry. I hope you didn't get seasick. All right. So I'm using the Bauble Blooms. And you can bundle this set, right? It's got some 3-step stamping. It's a smaller set, but it can make some really pretty Christmas cards. So I wanted kind of a non-traditional paper pattern on this card because, you know, it's got flowers on a Christmas ornament, so that was kind of non-traditional, I felt. So I went with the Painterly Pears paper. I just used 2 of the different patterns in it, and I went with those patterns and carried it throughout the card. So we have Old Olive, we have petal pink, and then a little bit of cherry cobbler. Let me just take a drink. I'm getting hoarse. Okay. The first thing we're going to do, let me grab my little pile here. Have you ever made a tent fold card, which just means it's an A2 size, but the fold is up at the top, and you go to stand that up and it totally just slides down, slips open? Well, this card solves that problem because of this little piece of paper that we are going to do. We're going to do a little fan fold, and we're going to secure that in place, which is going to hold the frame for our little dangly piece. To do that, you're going to just take a piece of cardstock, same color as your base. You're going to cut it 4 1/4 by 3 inches, and then you're going to score it lengthways every 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2. You get the point. Now, when you fold it, we're going to do an accordion, but I want you to start on the middle line and fold it in half, tent or mountain fold, okay? And give it a good crease down. Now, come back on each side and do a valley. And then mountain fold the last pieces into place. So just like when you were a kid and you used to make a paper fan. Okay? Like that. So it's going to sit like this, and we're going to adhere on the edges to our card like that. Okay, so you can just put that aside for now. I want you to take your card base and your piece of DSP first. Get these out of the way. And we're just going to adhere that down. There's some of that pretty pears on the back. And I'm just doing a box around because you could use this inner piece once we cut it out, once we make our frame, right? So just go ahead. Come on. Do over. There we go. I don't know why I'm so lopsided. Oh, it's because you're watching me, bestie. All right, now I'm going to bring in my cutting box. And we are going to use for this, throw that in there, the Woven Textures. What's the name of this? Oh, I'm sorry. The Textured Notes dies, okay? So our rectangles with the fancy little, I want to say print, but that's not right. Detail. There we go. So you're going to center it and create a frame with the front of your, on the front of your card. Now, don't be like me, be better than me. Use a piece of washi tape, mint tape, whatever you use, a Post-it note to secure that into place because you don't want it to shimmy. But I live in Vegas, and so I like to gamble. And there you go. It worked out. It worked out fine. But I don't want you to be sad because it moved. So there you go. Now you can go ahead and crease it on your pre-scored line. Okay, so that is your card base, right? And it'll sit, but once we get all the paper in there, it's going to make it heavier and it would slip open. That's why we have our little mechanism, right? Okay, the next thing is we're going to glue the inside mat. And I thought this would look really pretty. I wanted to use the color story for the card, right? But I also thought it would have looked pretty if I had taken a piece of petal pink cardstock and did some embossing. So that's another idea. If you create these cards and you maybe don't have a piece of DSP that you really like to put in there, or you don't want to use DSP, that would be another idea where you could have some embossment back there, little texture. Love. Okay, so now this is our card back. So here we go. In my example, because you can't open this card, we're going to do the sentiment on the back. And I just had scraps of that DSP and I didn't want to waste it. So I went ahead and just threw it down. Actually, I think I'm using the wrong scrap, which is okay, because watch me work. Give it a little snip. Okay. What do we got here? It's a little thick, but I'm not mad at it. Does anyone else do that? I know you should like cut it to fit how you want it to look. But a lot of times for this piece, I'm not that fussed. I just take whatever scrap I have and call it a day. Modify if you need it. What is happening, guys? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take my stamp set and I'm going to put joyous wishes to you and yours. That's cute. So who has started working on their Christmas cards already? I have not. This is the first one of the season. But I'm here for it. You know what I mean? I love the holidays. And I have so many besties to send Christmas cards to. I really have to get a jump on it because it's a lot. Okay, so I'm going to put this out of the way. And, Deuteronomy. Why, Jessie, why? I guess that is the piece. Looks a little too big, but we're going to go with it. Now, I want to stamp my baubles. I'm going to start with the leaves first. Now, this is, like I mentioned, 3-step stamping. It is photopolymer, so you definitely want some cushion under your paper. Now, whether that is the silicone mat, your catalog, a pack of copy paper, I don't care, magazine, just some cushion. It doesn't matter. You don't need anything fancy or special, but it really makes a big difference. So I'm just tapping some ink and giving that a minute to settle in. Now, next one. I I am going to do the detailed flower piece next. You don't have to do it this way. I know some people, they like to do the solid one first and then the detail. Visually, I cannot line that up. I don't know why. It's just harder for me to see. So I like to do it this way. Oh, I just got ink all over me. But you do you. And see which one works best for you. So I ink that up. Ooh, my pad is super juicy. Now we're going to line it up with, I have to take my time here. I don't know which way. When I did it the first time, I could see it there. You gotta line it up, take your time, put it down. Don't crush it in, just little light pressure. Let it sit for a second. Boom, see? Perfect. And I even got ink where I didn't want it. Had I crushed that stamp in, I would have gotten all that ink over my project. So you definitely do not want to crush your stamps. There's no need. The paper is going to pick up that ink. That's what it's made to do. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my third stamp. I think it went that way. And some petal pink. And this is super light, so I'm just really giving it a good coat of ink. Now, see, I can see the dark outline. I'm going to take my time, really try to line that up as best you can, and down it goes. I'm just going to give that a second so it can soak in. And there we go. See? Lines right up. Now, who has done 2-step stamping or 3-step stamping? Which do you do first? Do you do your solid and then put your detail on, or do you do your detail and then put your coloring or your solid in? There is no wrong or right way. It's whatever works best for you, but I'm just curious. Okay. Let me move this out of the way for a sec. I'm going to bring back in. So I'm so excited. James sat down yesterday and we worked with my laptop and my phone and a new program. And, oh, you know what? Make sure you have enough room. I think it'll be okay. It might be a little lopsided, but I want to make sure I get the whole bauble. So, we worked with a new program, and I am going to be having a new setup. Oops, dropped my thing. A new setup for filming, so we won't have this mount and this table and all this in our way. And it's going to be fancier. So this weekend I'm going to work on cleaning my craft room up and setting up for that. And then hopefully next week we'll start the new system. I'm a little nervous. I'm definitely technically challenged. So it's all new, but it seemed pretty easy, and if I could figure out this, I could figure out that. You know what I'm saying? Positivity is the key. but there will be no more flipping and seasickness and ugly mount, so that's exciting. Okay, so with the dies, I cut out the top to our bauble, and I used some retired glimmer paper that has adhesive on it. I really hope they make more specialty papers with the adhesive. This is so convenient. Just peel and stick, guys. Thank you. I need more of that in my life. Okay. So the last thing I have to do is stamp this sentiment, and then we can just put it together. So I'm sorry, I've kind of just been talking and not paying attention. Hi, Tammy, welcome in. How are you, my friend? Hi, Pam. How are you? I miss you guys. So my local besties, I have so much going on right now. I have decided to take a break and not do an in-person card making this month, and I apologize, but poor James threw his back out, and I got a lot going on. I needed to take a mo, you know what I mean? Take a moment, get some stuff done, take care of my family, and as much as I hate it, I hate missing our get-together, because that's like my friend time, you know. I had to do it. Oh, happy. Wait, I don't want happy. Oh, well, we're doing happy. I guess we're British now. I didn't want to waste the ink. It's Happy Christmas, guys. It's all right. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. This falls right in line. Okay, so now that we have all our pieces ready, I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the back real quick. And I'm going to grab my Tarrant. I know that paper looked too big. I used the piece I was going to do this stuff here and vice versa. That's why these were too long. But here's the thing. The measurements on the pictorial are right, okay? And this looks just fine. It just has more of a border. But I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, why is that so weird? That's why, guys. Oh, lordy day. What are you going to do? I'm a hot mess, okay? Let's admit it. You guys, half of you come here just to laugh. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Okay, so I'm going to take Terran tape. This is really strong. And it's just going to hold our... It's just going to hold that mechanism in place, basically. There we go. I'm going to peel it. And stick it. Got a shadow. It's hard for me to see if I'm lining it up straight. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave it because I don't want to rip it. Okay. Here we go. Now, with the frame I used, which is the second to biggest one, you're going to see the mechanism in the inside of the card. You see, because the bottom frame is kind of really thin, but I wanted to use the bigger one because of my focal point of the card, which is my bauble, okay? I want that bauble to be really prominent and in the middle and free floating. So had I used this one, which would have given you more of a frame around, which would be great if you're doing this card on your own. This is a good size to use. It gives you more of a frame, more of an area to work with your sentiment and things. But it was too small. The bauble would be covered. So that's why I had to use the bigger one for this specific set. So when you're designing your card, it depends on what you're doing with it as to what rectangle size you want to use. Okay? Now I have a really thin sliver of the cardstock. It's about 1/4 inch by 4 1/4. Okay? And I'm going to use this to attach my bauble. So we're going to get a little bit of this ribbon. You don't need much. I'm going to use this because I'm going to use some more of that Terran tape in a minute. And put it through. Okay. So I'm just going to adhere the ribbon to itself so it doesn't get wonky. Just like a little stabilizer. So you only need a small piece. And I'm using the 1/4 inch. So it fits in there. Did I do it or did I pull it? Nope. Hold on. Sometimes it's a booger. I'm going to burnish it down a little bit, grab my pick. So for those who are wondering, sorry guys, phone call came in. I am working on a product share. We have such a massive release coming between the mini catalog and the online exclusives. They're all going to drop at the same time. So I'm going to give you guys a few options. One of them is going to be just the consumable products, meaning the ribbon, the gems, and the paper from the mini catalog, okay? The other option is going to be just the online exclusives, ribbon, paper, and gems. And if you want to get both, you would combine them and I would give you a free gift. So that is what's happening. Okay, so now you want to see, this is going to be adhered inside the flap like that. So just kind of play with it. I want it a little shorter, I think. So you really don't need that much. Yeah, like that. So now I'm going to adhere that back again. So it'll wiggle because it's on the ribbon, but it's not going to budge otherwise, you know? And then we're going to trim it down too. Okay. So, just gonna, you really want that to be adhered well because people might tug on it. And if they do, if it comes out, it's hard to fix, you know? So, I like to just overdo it. And the tear and tape is really, really strong, so it's good stuff. Okay, so now we have our piece on there. Sorry, I was a little off camera there. I just folded it, adhered it, got it where I wanted it, you know. Now you're just gonna take either more tear and tape or liquid glue, whatever you got, and we're gonna put this on the inside cover of our card. So this little flap right here, you're gonna slide it in and just stick it down. And I'm using a 1/4 of an inch tear and tape. So our tear and tape, I think, is 1/2 an inch. I got this at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you could get it anywhere scrapbooking and paper crafting stuff is sold. But it's a really handy size to have. And you could use our Stampin' Seal, which is about 1/4 of an inch as well. I would probably use Stampin' Seal Plus for this. It's a little bit stronger hold. Okie dokie. Okay. So, because that tear and tape's just on the top, you can wiggle it and get it where you want it to live. Once you get it there, just press it in place. Okay. Let's see. Well, it's hard for me to show you because we're like this, but when I flip up, I'll hold it up. How about that? All right, so now I'm just gonna take a little glue, put it on the bottom, just a little bit more, come on, get over here, and I'm gonna center the sentiment, kind of popping up. What do we think? Cute? Are you loving this design? Aw, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, so I have a couple different gems. I have the low profile dots because I want that old olive. And then I'm bringing in these, which are the Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foil gems. Why do I keep losing my pick? It's running away, guys. So now we're just gonna dot them around. And I'm gonna kind of go crazy with my gems on this because it's Christmas, right? It's for Christmas. Gotta have it be fancy. Big one, nope, down here. All right, now I'm gonna take, and on each flower in the center, these look like they might be carnations, but I don't care. I'm giving them a center. Now they're not, see? And then some of the pink, just kind of just bopping around, really. Putting them where I think they should live. There we go. Now I'll like it over here. All right, there we go. What do we think? Looks good? Let's hold it up. Where did I put the other one? How do I lose stuff, guys? I'm here. I haven't moved, and I have like hardly anything on my desk, and yet I just lose stuff all the time. Nobody knows why. We don't know why. So this one, I really do. I like it a little bit shorter. This one's good. Definitely swings more, but there, 2 cards done. Let me take a quick drink and then I will flip up and we'll chit chat for a minute. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. And we're back. All right, let me let it get caught up. It's just too early for Christmas. I know, we haven't even gotten into Halloween yet. What the heck? I know. But here's the thing, friend. All the Christmas stuff is coming out, and I gotta get my mind frame. I'm having a really hard time. This is the first time this has ever happened to me, but I have not pre-ordered yet. Like, there's ladies who paid the expedited shipping. They already have videos up with all the stuff they got for their pre-order, and power to them, amazeballs. I don't like this shirt. I have issues today. Ignore me. Don't look. Anyway, I'm having a hard time with the fact that I try to get all of the things, because I want to show you and I want to have them in case anybody asks a question about it and all the things. But it's a lot of money. Even when you get a discount, it's a lot of money. And what's happening is, consistently, I am not using everything I purchase. Stuff slips through the cracks. And it's not because it's not good. It's all good. It's just, I miss it because there's so much. And so I really want to be more mindful about what I'm purchasing and what I'm using and what I'm, showing you. I try to do cards where no matter what you have, you can recreate it. Now, will it have a bauble on it? No, maybe not. But it can have a puppy, it can have a flower, it can have a butterfly. I don't care, whatever you have. And I'm focusing more on that mindfully and purposefully because I want everybody who comes here to be able to create something and have a good time and not feel the pressure of having to purchase just to make a card, right? When you purchase from me, I appreciate you so much and it helps me out tremendously. However, I want you to get something that you really enjoy, you really love, and you're going to use not just for one card, but over and over again. So I am taking kind of a pause. I will obviously be purchasing. We will be doing countdown to Christmas crazies and all the fun stuff. We will be doing fall cards and we will be doing Halloween, and we're going to be doing all of the things. And from time to time this month, I am going to be showing you some Christmas stuff because I have it. And the new stuff's coming out, and this stuff's going to probably be on the last chance list. So I want to use it. And because maybe you did purchase this and you're like, okay, I have it, but now I don't know what to do with it. Well, I'm going to give you examples what to do with it, right? So that is my mindset. That's where I am. I like to be really transparent and open with everybody and let you know where I'm at. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing over here. And, our community is growing. So I feel like we're over 400 strong now, not to brag, but that's pretty exciting. I just feel like I'm doing something right. I feel like we're creating our community, and that's what this is about. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like it and you're having a good time. So that's it. That's where I'm at. Hi, Janet. How are you? How are you feeling, my friend? I got your card. Thank you so much. Everybody send Janet some love. She won the Bestie drawing last month, and I surprised her and I sent her her stamp set. And poor girl has had a rough patch. She hurt her leg and now her wrist. And so she made me a thank you card, which I was going to show tonight and forgot. I'll show it Friday, with a broken wrist. So she's amazing. And the card was beautiful, by the way. Great job. So you're amazing. And I'm so glad that it brightened your day. And hopefully when you start feeling better, you'll have lots of uses for it. So that is what's good. You're doing good? Very good. I am glad. My husband's having a rough patch too. He pulled his back out and he was down for the count for a minute. But we got him to the doctors, got him patched up, and now he's healing. So it was rough. It was rough for him. And is it sad that I'm like, for once, I'm not the broken one though? I know, it's terrible. Every time that man gets hurt, I'm like, oh, it's not me. It's not me. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Because it's always me. It was always me. But now I can be a caretaker, which is my natural form. I don't know. I'm being weird. So, all right. I'm going to get off of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Tomorrow is Thursday. You know what that means. B&B with Mom. Bingo and breakfast. So wish us some luck. And I'll let you know how we did on Friday. Mwah.